Hey there, welcome to Nanome. Today, we're going to be talking about the real-time atom scoring plugin. In this plugin, you're able to see a visual representation of how each atom contributes to binding affinity within a small molecule pocket. We're going to be using this kinase, 5-CEO, which is a popular kinase among cancer research. First, what we want to do is make sure that we have a small molecule separated from the protein, so I can freely rotate and move. When you have your structures aligned, next we want to open up the real-time atom scoring plugin from the Stacks menu. We'll hit Run, and here we are. First we want to select the receptor, which is the protein, and now the ligand. And now we're going to start scoring. What this will do will calculate each atom's individual contribution to binding affinity using an open source tool called DSX. Typically, in large pharmaceutical organizations, there's other types of tools that may be open source, maybe closed source, such as like CSAR by BioSolve. Here we can see the total contact score. This is kind of a general layout of the pocket, but this is what's really amazing. Here you can see the big red and big green circles. These spheres represent whether or not it's positive or negative binding affinity and by how much it's contributing. Here you can see there's a lot of red contribution towards the end of the small molecule. However, inside the pocket, it's large and green. They did a great job on the binding affinity here, and it was done by a really well-trained team of drug discovery scientists. Well, what's awesome about real-time atom scoring is it's real-time. We're able to actively do different edits to the structure and watch how the spheres actually update right away. First, we'll show that through being able to grab and move the molecule. So if I go and I make sure to unlock this, I can reach out with my hand, grab the small molecule, and as I move it out of the pocket, you can see that each of the atoms start updating. If I put it physically inside the structure, we'll also see it negatively contribute to binding affinity. So it allows you to, estimate with your hands. Well, we'll go ahead and line it for now. One of the more important functions this also has is allowing us to pair it with the medicinal chemistry toolkit. So if I go to my medchem tool, I'm able to see my build panel. First, I'm going to actually delete. You can notice that towards the end of the small molecule that all the red spheres represent the negative binding affinity. These were probably made as additions after a core was discovered to optimize for different pharmacophore kinetics. So we're going to go ahead and delete these. Perfect. Now that we have a core, it's going to regenerate what the calculations was and show us a representation. As you can tell, it's all positive. Now, what if we wanted to make some changes? Now that we have these real-time updates, let's try different things. Maybe we can go and build with a different functional group. We'll add a nitro here. And switch these two carbons. Perfect. And lastly, let's go to the other side of the pocket and actually end up deleting this nitrogen at the end. Perfect. All right. Now the real-time atom scores have updated, and you can see that all the choices we made positively contributed to binding affinity. But there's other metrics that we all look at as we make this balancing act for medicinal chemistry choices and decisions on small molecules, such as how its chemical properties are affected, as well as larger affinity scores. And that is real-time atom scoring. In the next session, we'll tell you more about different plugins. See you next time.